Happy day, happy day. Welcome to Health, Wealth, Life. Hashtag Health, Wealth, Life. Day 10. And what's happening for you today? What have you learnt? Have a look back on your day and think, is there a big lesson I learned today? Was it something simple? But think about the lessons you learned and how you could apply that for tomorrow. Today is about what the mind can perceive, it can achieve. But first, you must perceive it. You must think it. I said this yesterday. I had a bit of a glitch yesterday, and for some reason, only about 40 seconds or a minute of the video got recorded. I promise I recorded for about 4 or 5 minutes, but maybe I'll be able to drag that back and I'll post it again for you. But Facebook Live has its glitches sometimes, and that's the problem with live videos sometimes. Adriana, how are you? Good evening. Today, actually, the lesson of today is what the mind can perceive, it can achieve. But the real trick of it is I learned a genius thought, a genius idea yesterday. And I'm sharing it today because I used it last night. And I think it had an effect straight away. So what's the guy's name? Reid Hoffman. He's the chairman of LinkedIn. He's an internet entrepreneur. Smart guy. Mayrose, good evening. How are you? Did you have a good day? Tell me. Post. Give me some thumbs up. Awesome. How are you? Adriana, excellent. Very well, thank you. Very well. Been so busy today, and I think one of the reasons I was very focused today, I usually am focused, but I was even more focused today somehow, on some level, because of this tip from Reid Hoffman. So he says that he never leaves his mind something not to do. So it always gives his mind something to do. It's a better sentence, a way of putting it. So it always gives his mind something to do, even when he sleeps. So what he does is if he's got something in his mind, a problem that he wants to solve, or an issue, then he jots it down. He jots it down in a journal, in a notepad, on a piece of paper beside his bed, and he writes it down, what the problem is and what the solution he's looking for, and he goes to sleep ruminating that in his mind. And he says his mind can come up with ideas, like he might wake up with it in the middle of the night, he might wake up with it in the morning, or it comes out in the next day. So it's a brilliant idea. It's a brilliant idea. Just have a pad by your bed. I've basically just get an empty pad like that, start jotting down before you go to bed something that you want to solve, an issue that's on your mind, write it down. But the power in that is also the power in your question. So be very clear of how the words you're using to write the questions out. So how can I get a six-pack? Might be your question. How can I earn another £1,000 a month? Might be another question. How can I remain strict on my diary? Yeah, journal is very powerful, and this is one way to use it. This is a very, very simple way to use it, and way I hadn't thought of before. It's brilliant. It's genius. Imagine harnessing the power of your mind even more while you sleep. So jot the problem the main thing you want to find an answer for, a solution for, a question you have. Jot it down in your journal before you go to sleep, and allow your subconscious mind, allow your mind, whatever, your sleeping mind, to come up with some ideas. So my example was, how do I create more success in my business? I had a few things I wrote down. That was one, but today I was just focused all day. I did not waste 1 second of today. I got up and I was like, bang, 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 got my things done. I like a morning ritual that I follow. I'll go to this talk about this another day. Virginie, how are you? Rosella, if you're still in the house, happy to see you. So I have a morning ritual. I suggest we'll talk about it another day, but I jot that down and I got that all done really quickly in the morning, and it left my day much more space, and I was very focused, so focused today. But what your mind can perceive, it can achieve. And they say that, the best ideas, some of the best ideas come from when the brain and the mind is most relaxed. So for instance, you walking along a beach and boop, the idea comes to you, that's genius, and you go away and work on it, and that comes up with a million or a £1 billion or dollar idea. In meditation, lots of very intellectual, smart people, they say they relax their mind, they relax their body, and then the ideas start to flow. Adriana, you still remember my morning ritual to start the day with a big smile? I still do that. That's part of my ritual. Yeah, we're having a shower. Yeah, that's another part of it. But that's not that sets my state. So what we really want to do is get up early enough that you set your consciousness and your state exactly where you want it before you go out in your day. Anyway, that's another lesson. We'll talk about that another day. Today we're talking about what the mind can perceive, it can achieve. Now, what I suggest you do is get a piece of paper or a pad or empty notepad, empty piece of paper, whatever you've got lying around, and get it by your bed and write down whatever's bothering you, whatever's on your mind, a question you want answered. You might not think, I'm never going to figure out the answer to that, but write it down anyway and see what happens. The mind can achieve marvelous things that we can be surprised about. So that's the lesson of the day. What did you learn today? What did you learn? Was it subtle? Was it big? Was it a big lesson? Was it a little lesson? Having a shower is a relaxing state. Loads of ideas come to me when I'm in the bathroom for whatever reason. This is good. That's what works for you. That's a nice thing to share. Thank you, Mayrose. Very good. Actually, yeah, we get into a bit of a sing, don't we? We're in the shower probably, and then our minds drift. I do a lot of thinking in the shower. I think, what's that? I posted a picture of that. It's very funny. So shower is 2% washing, 2% drying, 96% problem solving. And that's quite a good way of putting it. I think, Mayrose, you'd agree with that. So think about that. Take that on for the day. Emma, hello. I'll see you in a minute. Take it on for the day. Try it for tonight. Test it out for the rest of this week. So jot down whatever's on your mind and let your mind work on it while you're sleeping, while you're relaxed, and that's where some of the best ideas can come from. And you might just wake up with more energy, more focus, more vitality, and the answers that you've always been waiting for. Try it. Remember, this is a skill. Happiness is a skill that you can learn. And this is a better way to bring out your personal best. Let's go get some health wealth, guys. Let's take the world with us. Share the video, give me some thumbs up, share it with on your Facebook and anywhere else you want to share. Share it with a friend. Sharing is caring. And I will see you tomorrow for Health, Wealth, Life, Day 11. Have an amazing evening and take care of yourselves. Write those problems.